Good afternoon, fellow judges, opponents, and audience. My name is Mariah Bailey, and I will be standing with the negative side to go against the plan for the United States federal government should pass college for all. This debate is important because whatever funding decisions we make today will shape the future of American colleges, government budgets, and good on job opportunities for millions of students. While free college for everyone sounds nice, feel good policies are not automatically good policies. The United States should adopt solutions that actually work, not just those that sound popular. The negative disagrees with the affirmative plan because the College for All Act creates a costly, inefficient system that does not address the real reasons students struggle with college access or completion. Instead of making college free for everyone, whether they need financial help or not, the U.S. should focus on targeted reforms that address academic preparation, non-tuition expenses, and uneven K through 12 support. I want to go into my first contentions, which is harms, and I'd like to state that they're wrong. The affirmative is wrong because the increase in the cost of public college is mostly balanced out by more financial help for students. So arguments for free college based on rising prices are not really accurate. And I like to go back by this by saying, according to Jason Delisle, National Affairs 2020, although sticker tuition in public colleges doubled from $3,169 to $7,719 between the mid-1990s and 2015, most of this increase was offset by growing financial aid. Low and middle income students rarely pay full price. This means free college is an extreme response to a problem that is exaggerated. Tuition increase alone do not only justify creating a massive new federal entitlement program. Followed by my next inherency, I like to state that the affirmative is wrong. Just because schooling is free does not mean this will make people more productive. And by that, Deming 2019 explains that education does not necessarily increase productivity. Economists argue degrees often function as signals, not skill builders. This means free college won't magically transform people into more productive workers, which the affirmative side exaggerates the plan impacts. Followed by my next inherency, I like to state that the affirmative is wrong, as it isn't fair to give free money to people to help pay off their debt when there are people who had to give up an arm and a leg to pay off their debt. And that goes by saying, in support to that comment, Becca Stanek, The Week, highlights that forgiving or covering college tuition is a slap in the face to millions of those who sacrifice working multiple jobs, taking the military path, or delaying major life milestones to pay off their loans. If other loans of debt, like mortgages and credit cards, cannot be forgiven, why should one group receive special treatment? Free college creates resentment and undermines public trust. Followed by our plan. The affirmative claims that free college increases opportunity, but in reality, free colleges lower educational quality. The CLRN 2025 report states that free college models often lead to stagnant or reduced faculty salaries, especially in high demand fields like engineering and computer science. Talented educators leave the higher paying private sector job, causing faculty shortage, reduced course offerings, weaker programs. Additionally, students who are not financially invested are less motivated. Followed by another cited source, Biodurov, 2023, explains that free college leads to higher dropout rates because students lose this sense of urgency and investment that comes from paying tuition. When something feels free, it also feels disposable. This destroys the affirmative's claim that free college improves outcome. Followed by our solvency, I like to state that according to the negative side. The affirmative side feels like the negative side. The negative side feels like the affirmative is wrong because free college does not fix the real barriers to graduation. Non-tuition costs like housing, food, transportation, and childcare still prevents students from completing their degree. And by Brookings 2022 finds that when the federal government increases higher education funding, state cuts their own spending, wiping out the benefits. This is also called the crowd out effect. If states slash funding in response to federal subsides, colleges end up worse off, not better. Followed by one of our disadvantages. According to the Government Accountability Office 2023, state funding for public colleges and is highly unstable and often decreases when extreme external revenue sources increase. When federal dollars rise, states cut their own fundings. This leads to unpredictable budgets, reduced instructional quality, increased reliance on federal money, long-term financial fragility. Free college accelerates a destructive funding cycle that makes institutions weaker. In conclusion, the affirmative offers a plan that sounds appealing but collapses under scrutiny. Their harms are overstated. Their solvency is weak. Their plan causes unfairness, lower quality, and long-term damage. Their disadvantage undermines the entire higher education system. The United States should pass targeted reforms, not a huge, unfocused, harmful, free college plan. For those reasons, I strongly urge, as a negative sides vote, that you vote with the negative sides as the plan for college for all living in the United States government should not be passed. Thank you.